I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. We got a very special treat for you tonight. We are running the last mono black deck before Kaldheim. So in case you're watching this on the 27th, Kaldheim comes out tomorrow, January 29th. No, 28th. And from then on, we'll be doing a massive pack opening, probably about 80 packs we're going to open. And then we're going to get to some good Orzhov decks. So I figure we should say bye to Kaladesh being the new one. I mean, not Kaladesh. Zendikar being the new man in town. This last kind of block set before we get the new stuff injected. With a little bit of mono black magic. How's that sound, guys? So, I'm running some real janky stuff. Just some life. It's not really janky. It's pretty direct, actually. I shouldn't call everything jank. I call it lifeless because it is just a complete and total life gain drain. Mono black. Yes, Vito is here. He's doing big things. We got all the originals. We got all the favorites. And we're going to take a look at it right now. Of course, as always, I'm going to ask you, please, tenderly press that subscribe button. Gently press that like button. Not for me, but because if you don't, the like and subscribe will come and find you. He's out there, and he's hungry, now that we've passed 1,000 subs. He'll get you. Also, join us on our stream, twitch.tv/thatvillainj, every night at around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, check out our Discord, where we are accepting signups for the 1,000 subscriber special. Come by and say hello, and catch a game or two. So, what are we looking at with this mono black madness here? Oh, my PC fans are starting up. Well, we're looking at a couple of things that I've used in different decks that I've learned to like, and that I'm kind of putting together in a certain way, in a different way. So I'm kind of combining some of my favorites here into an all-stars deck here. Bloodchief's Thirst. You gotta have removal right now, guys. Be running removal. Cling to Dust. I don't know if I want 3. He might go down. That's early and late game removal and direct planeswalker removal, which is very important. Cling to Dust is gain life or draw a card depending on what you remove. That's going to supercharge Vito and also give us a little bit of graveyard hate too, which is good. Not very much. It's also got escape, so you can run it later. Malakir Rebirth. We're running 3 of these. We're running 3 of these bad boys because we want to bring stuff back from the dead if it dies. Don't worry about losing life. You're going to have plenty of life to spare. It also is a land before it's anything else. So, Serrated Scorpion. Great early blocker. Fantastic way to gain life and lose life. I might actually split the difference with him with Archfiend's Vessel. I don't know yet. So we might put him in the sideboard. I don't know. Perhaps, perhaps not. You could do Serrated Scorpion, or you could do maybe 3 of these too, if you wanted demons. These are a little bit more immediate. This is a little trickier, so maybe we do half and half. All right. So let's try that. Mire Triton. Don't worry about milling stuff. We can always get it back. And we want that 2 life, and we want that death touch blocker. Nullpriest of Oblivion. We have 4 of these guys. Do we need 4? You could probably get away with 2 or 3 if you don't want to spend the rares. But with Menace and Lifelink, we can start getting that life quick and start pressing the aggro pretty fast. Ayara. Ayara is best girl. The elf noble. What does she have in that cup? We'll never know. We'll never know. She is going to help with the Black Devotion. She's also going to help whenever a black creature enters the battlefield under our control. Everyone's going to lose life and we're going to gain. And if we have Vito out, they're gonna lose again. She can also sacrifice people, and when you sacrifice people like Serrated Scorpion or Archfiend's Vessel, things tend to go well for you. You know, I think I'm gonna adjust that like that there. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so then we have a Bastion of Remembrance. When somebody dies, they lose 1 life and gain 1 life. Very good to stack on each other. When you're sacrificing with Ayara, this will help Ayara. When they come in, you gain life, and when they go out, they gain life. So you want to punish any entrance and exit in and out of the board is going to be fun. Murderous Rider for a little bit more of that lovely removal. Don't worry about losing that life. He's also going to help with Black Devotion. He is a zombie knight. As you can see here, we have a lot of zombies. Zombie merfolk, vampires, and of course he is a zombie knight. And he is also lifelink, and he goes back into your deck when he dies. Ooh, he's the heavy lifter, isn't he? Ooh, listen, guys, if you haven't spent your rares yet, this is the one to buy, guys. Invest in Nighthawk Scavenger. A flying Death Touch lifelink for 3, 2 black. It goes up. It goes the more and more stuff you kill and put in their graveyard. Very, very powerful, especially when you stack him with all the other things that we have going on here. Silversmote Ghoul. I was late to the party on Silversmote Ghoul, but I love him. I love to see him fly out of the graveyard. That's part of the reason that we don't really mind milling stuff. If we want to load up more Silversmote Ghouls, the only thing I don't like about him is he costs 3. But honestly, I'd rather discard him or sacrifice him or mill him because he's so easy to get back to the board tapped. And of course, if you sacrifice him, they lose 1 life and you gain 1 life if you have Bastion of Remembrance out. So you can also sacrifice him with Ayara if you want to draw a card, or you can just sacrifice him to pay the mana and draw the card. Either one is fine. And he looks like he's clutching somebody's heart in his chest, and he also is impaled with a sword. So he's just hard to get rid of, guys. He needs to be exiled. And there goes my main man. Through the blood of the wicked we shall be redeemed. Hallelujah. Amen. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. It's clean, it's simple, it's effective. This is how you're going to win the games. He can give everybody his ultimate, which is they all gain lifelink, and then we just go in on a ravening feast. With these high damage cards going in, Ayara and Nullpriest, early in the game we can start draining life. All of these life gain and lose abilities, everybody has lifelink, everybody controls life in a certain way. Okay, so that's the common theme: gaining life, losing life. Every single card or creature we have is devoted to that idea. Lifelink, gain life, lose life, gain life, lifelink. So that's kind of what we're all feeding into. All right, Revenge of Ravens. Now this will mess somebody up, especially if they're not paying attention and not reading. I've won a lot of games by somebody going, haha, I'm going to attack you, sir. And they attack me with board. They go full board at me, and they attack me for 5. I gain 5 life, and then they lose 5 life. And then because they weren't paying attention, I veto out. I gain 5 life. They lose 5 life again. And then I start blocking with Nighthawk Scavenger. With his lifelink, I block with Murderous Rider, which I have lifelink. And then they just drain themselves. They just get exhausted coming in. It's the old rope-a-dope. They just exhaust themselves swinging at you, and they essentially kill themselves. So I like Revenge of Ravens a lot. It's going to be very useful. It's expensive. It's a late gamer. It's going to protect you in the long game. Because 4 to get out an enchantment, but it's worth it. And of course we have Clackbridge Troll. You're probably wondering, well, he's a big boy. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's our late game power. What I like about him is that if we have him out with Vito, they can sacrifice, and we're going to gain 3 life. I don't care if they're going to sacrifice. That's a free 3 life a turn. If they want to keep him tapped and out of the way, they're going to have to lose 3 life, and we gain 3 life if we have Vito out. So I'm pretty happy with him overall. Trample and haste just to boot. And of course, Grey Merchant. If we have a lot of devotion out here, we can really, really push the tempo. If we have a lot, we gain life, they lose life, and then of course they lose life again. So if we have Vito out, which we have 3 of them, so there's a good chance we're going to get Vito almost every game. We can get our devotion pretty high here, especially with Ayara. So Grey Merchant is also a good finisher here. We can hit him for 6 or whatever. And he's a great blocker. Not too powerful, but a good blocker, and you can always sacrifice him. I also like to sacrifice him with Ayara and then put Malakir Rebirth on him so he hits the board again. So you can actually put him out. You can get the double tap. This is how you double tap him. So let's say you're going to gain 5 for each one, and they have 10 life left. All right? So what you're going to do is put him down, sacrifice him with Ayara, and then put Malakir Rebirth on him, and then he comes back again. So he's going to hit the board twice. You can pull off some real spooky stuff with that using the power of dark magic. So Lifeless is looking good. Let's take a look here. 2.5 average, not too expensive. The reason is we have those heavy cards like Clackbridge Troll and of course Grey Merchant. A lot of creatures, very creature heavy deck. Vampires and zombies mostly, and a decent amount of clerics, a few instants, a few sorceries, a few enchantments. 19 lands only. We have Malakir Rebirth, and we also have, I forgot to mention, Agadeem's Awakening. This is a very good one. If we want to return a bunch of stuff to our hand, we have a lot of variety of cards here. This is not a very expensive deck, especially on the low end. So it's not going to be too much. It's really 19, 20. It's 23 mana. If you want to take out another creature, if you want to take out another creature and add something in, I'll add a little bit more mana in. That's no problem. That's fine. We lost connection there for a second, but I kept filming. So look at it in the alternate view here. What we're looking at is really heavy on 3 and 1 with a few stuff in 2, 4, and then 5 on the back end. That's very big. Sorry about that disconnect there. So let's see if we can't get back into the game here and find a good match for us. We're going to try it in Mythic later. First, we're going to try it in the regular queue. So let's go. All right. All right. So let's see here. All right, very nice hand. Very good hand. Very cheap. Oh, Snowfall. I did not see that till I looked over right now. Oh, and he's gone anyways. Oh, you get it. You get it now. I saw it now. I saw it now. Got him that time. That doesn't really count. All right, let's get going. No, it is not 2. It is not 2. You do not get 2 mulligans. First of all, you shouldn't get mulligans in the first game anyways, but neither here nor there. ZZY HLJ 1986. Yeah, this is a little expensive, so I'm not mad about throwing that away. That's a little better. Ayara. I don't think I need you yet, Ayara. Alright. Silversmote. Alright, do need to draw mana. Improbable Alliance. I've been seeing this Improbable Alliance deck a lot. We can put that in tapped. We don't need to. We have some direct removal, so that's fine. Nighthawk Scavenger is going out next, and then Vito, and then Silversmote, and then any kind of removal that we need. Sprite Dragon. He spent all of his mana on that, so I don't know if that was a smart move. Okay, so we're going to put that out, and then we're going to attack with that. If Sprite Dragon gets too big, we can remove it with Bloodchief pretty easily. Iron Crag was an interesting choice there. Opt. He's probably going to blast me with Iron Crag. Yeah, figured as much. So that's a mana. Perfect. We can remove you and put out Vito. No attacks. If he can draw a second card, he can Iron Crag me again, so we'll see here. Yep, he's got another op. Beautiful. He had 4 ops. Lovely. Drew 4 ops. What are the chances? Very low. Very low to get 4 ops off the draw, but he did it. He absolutely did it. Alright, so we're going to put down Revenge of Raven since he wants to attack with a lot of different stuff. No attacks. If we get that Clackbridge Troll out, that should be well beyond his ability to get rid of it, aside from boosting it to his hand. But if he's going to flood me, he's going to take some hits, especially with small creatures. And I bet he's not paying attention. So he's going to lose the life there. I bet he's going to attack. Bet you anything he's going to attack. No, looks like he's was a little smarter that time. Nope. 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 So Clackbridge, here he goes. Unless he has an Essence Scatter. No, he doesn't. He's gonna return it, as I thought. I knew he had a bounce. Another Improbable Alliance. There, that was a little smarter. So it hit the board, so he gets plenty. We do get cards, though. We get cards in life. Royal Scion, so he's able to draw. Revenge of Raven's doing work right now, keeping me alive. Don't know for how long. It's going to do 7, but I'm going to gain 2. If he can, well, he's going to be able to draw a card, so he's going to be able to burn it up either way. Nighthawk Scavenger with Iron Crag. We did not draw the protection that we needed for that. Another Experimental Overload. So we're going to put that out. He has another opt in his hand. Clackbridge Troll and Bastion of Remembrance doing work right now. And there's the Vito. That's what we needed. No attacks. End turn. I'm going to cuff Vito right now because I don't want him to burn him up with Iron Crag. I'd rather wait and then pull some shenanigans. Opt. Okay, so we're going to do this. Next. And then we are going to... Alright, we need to hit him for 5. We're going to send him in. And we're going to activate Vito. He needs his blue-red quest for today. That's pretty good, man. It's bad news for him all around. It's bad news for him all around. I think he's forgetting about Bastion of Remembrance. Yep. He did forget about Bastion of Remembrance. And that's how you vampire somebody to death, ladies and germs. That is how you vampire somebody to death. You give them... No matter what happens, if they block, if they don't block, if they attack, if they don't attack, no matter what happens. Nice Jorb. Are you a big fan of Homestar Runner? He actually did. He was a little bit out of his depth. He didn't really know how to play against me. That was good playing by me and poor playing by him. I'll admit to both. Nice Jorb. Yes, he did. He missed that. If he attacked with a 3-flyer, I would have gained 1 life, but he would hit me for exactly 3. But he got so gun-shy after his first massive attack with his fairies that I scared him off. But yeah, I played well and he played bad. Oh, we lost connection here. All right. But hey, it's part of it's a mental game. You gotta scare people off. It's harder to do online, but you know, I would 2 reconnects is a crash. Let's hit the cancel button here. Can y'all hear me still? Yeah, we're crashed. Alright, let me reload it. Alright, sorry about that brief reconnect. We had to reload. We're going to get back to it here. Reading is hard. Foretell is kind of like that. There was some that was face down, but I mean, even Foretell cards, you eventually see what the card says. It's essentially just a trap card. But there used to be another one that was called that. I think it was Absent. It was in the Dragons of Tarkir. You used to play it face down for a different cost, and then you could bring it up, turn it face up at any moment or something like that. I can't remember exactly. All right, mono red with Dua Iblis. Cool name. I like that name, Dua Iblis. You've just activated my trap card. I do not want one of those little goblins. I'm glad this isn't mono red, but it's Gruul. That's a little better. He's gonna Slaying Fire it for 3. That's the bad thing about whatchamacallit. Nighthawk Scavenger. He's an absolute lightning rod. He is an absolute lightning rod. He just pulls fire out of the air. I don't, because they're eager to go. They wanna go. Ooh, good call. Look at that. Too bad I'm gonna have to Murderous Rider it. That's gonna be a real shame. Hate to see that happen in such a young man of promise. Resolve. There's another Clackbridge. He's got to go away. We don't need him doing any more fancy shenanigans here. No attacks. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is insane. That is in fact a truism right there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually a crazy thing. No attacks. Really need that black mana, guys. You play Yu-Gi-Oh, Snow? Oh, look, a Scoot. Blocks will take the 4. 1 damage to me. Ayara first the Locthwain. Too bad I can't sacrifice Goblin Construct. Gem Razor. Okay, so he's going to do the old mutate on the Gem Razor thing. And he's going to get rid of that. He's going to play direct damage on her? Yep. I don't like this. I disagree completely with this ruling. This mutate Scoot ruling. I disagree completely with that ruling. Disagree completely. Alright, so what are we going to bring out? Asphodel's not going to do anything. Clackbridge Troll's not going to do anything. We're pretty much boned here. No attacks. Yeah. Yeah. Ahoy, Summoniad. Ember Cleave. Yeah, we're out of here. Alright. Second game, not so much. We're having a serious issue tonight with direct removal. Why don't we trip some Mythic, honestly? I want to see how this performs in Mythic. Oh, Informer by the reggae artist Snow, the white reggae artist Snow. Good stuff, man. Good recall there. Ooh, that's not a bad hand. All right, right out. Okay, get this down. Bastion of Remembrance is next. Put a little bit on the board. I don't know why the standard queue is so sweaty. I run into so much sweat in the standard queue, and I'm like, why? Oh, okay, I'll take it. Dude, if you have 1 mana, they got that button right there that you can hit. It's called Mulligan, and this dude was like, I'm gonna ride with 1 mana. I don't mulligan. He's like, I don't mulligan. Oh, look at that, a Shadow Spear. Astrally, see that? Look at that. I take that as good news. Alright, let's keep it going. I don't know why that guy had 1 mana in his hand. And he's like, well, I'll draw another one. And then he didn't, and then he just scooped. How did he get to Mythic if he wasn't mulliganing 1 mana hands? That's what I want to know. He's just a gambler. He lives dangerously. That's a pretty good hand. Yeah, perfect. White, probably mono white aggro. So I'm probably going to get my face kicked in right now. Birth of Meletis. Okay, he didn't play whatchamacallit right away. He's going to create a 4/4 wall, a 0/4 wall. It's not going to matter because it's not going to be able to get tapped. I'm going to put Vito out right away. Here he's binding. Can't attack or block. So instead, I'm going to put Nighthawk Scavenger out right away. So this might just be a white lockout. Angel Vitality, interesting choice. Alright, I'm going to do this. Next, I'm going to send that in. Alright, gain the life, he's going to lose the life. Oof. And then do we have anything in the graveyard? No, not yet. End turn. Revenge Ravens is coming next. Luminarch, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I knew he was coming. I knew Luminarch was on the way. I knew it. Alright. Let's put another one of these out. You gonna block it, homie? You gonna block it? Yeah, block it. That's the good stuff right there. Angel of Destiny. Okay. We're going to put Revenge of Ravens out. We're going to do no attacks. It's going to put another Angel of Destiny out. Very cool. Alright. I'm going to put out Bastion of Remembrance. And a Scorpion. I'm going to go no attacks. So, without any way to negate Vito, he's going to die with Angels of Destiny. Vito negates Angels of Destiny completely. because I gain the life too if he comes in. So I'm going to gain the life and he's going to lose it. So alright, excellent. Let me put that guy out. Alright, perfect. It's not Nicki Minaj. It's Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Come on, get it right, Snow. And Megan Thee Stallion. Not Megan the Stallion. It's Megan Thee Stallion, okay? It's got 2 E's. Alright? Please, get it right. God. Oingo Boingo versus Wham. Wow, we're sending it way back. So there's Nahiri's binding. So there he gets it. Finally gets it in. Yep. You messed up, homie. You done messed that up. Sorry, bud. You done messed it up. I'm gonna gain 4 life. You're gonna gain 4 life, and then you're gonna lose 4 life. That's a passive ability. Yeah, that's a passive ability, homie. Not an active ability. There, you can hit it again. Yep. Know the rules, homeboy. Know the rules. So what we're gonna... Yeah, oops. Oops is right. Oops is correct. You did make a big oops. You did make a big oopsie poopsie. Big oopsie poopsie, bud. Sajiri Shelter, that's really not going to matter. Yeah, Vito will absolutely mess up a whatchamacallit, Angel of Destiny deck. It will just not work. That's important to remember. It just won't work. It just turns it off because we gain the life too, and so we're gonna gain the life. We're gonna be going up, and he's gonna be staying the same. So. Vito might be. I'm looking at making a Vito. I'm looking at. I like that vampire dragon, man. I'm eager to see what that's all about. What's up with vampire dragons? That's what I want to know. What are vampire dragons all about? What are we saying? You know what I mean? No, I cannot use that deck for the tournament. Unfortunately, this is an awful hand. This deck is not. This hand is not great, but it's a little better. We will keep 6. Grey Merchant, you're too expensive. Sorry, bye. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of different... Probably going to make an Angel Vito deck. Because there's some Black Angels, too, which is pretty fun. Temple of Silence. Okay, he milled 2. He got rid of Great Merchant, which is nice. Angel, that's not great, but we can bring him in later. Not too bad. We're gonna play a tapped mana if we don't mana this up. He has got some jank going on today. Okay. Alright, so cycling. This is a cycling Yorion deck in Mythic? I think this person might be insane. Legitimately crazy. I think they legitimately might be a crazy person. We're going to have to see here. We don't have much of our graveyard hate, but we might move a little too quick for him. Yeah, this is a mythic level cycler right here, guy. This guy just bicycled his way into top tier and doesn't even know why. He has no clue. Doesn't even get it. He just bicycled his way all the way up, and it's just like. Apparently not. Apparently he's just running Luris Cycler. If I hit him again, I mean, he's dead. So I don't... There's no red. Oh, there's the red. There's the red. I have so much life that I don't think it's going to matter that much. Sorry, homie. Sorry, homie. Got to get up pretty early to beat old Jay. Come on, Scoop. You know you're cooked. You shot your shot, man. Let's make it easy on both of us and Scoop. He's gonna look at every single card. Okay, good for you, man. 1 damage. I'm sure you'll get me down from 37 eventually, like that. I'm sure it'll happen for you one day. All right, we're gonna attack. Lose a life. Boom. Okay. Luris, there he is, ladies and germs. There he is. Flourishing Fox. He lacks the ability to attack me right now. If he attacks me with 1 creature, he dies. Nullpriest. Do I want to bring Nullpriest, or do I want to save mana to try to bring somebody else back to the board? I'll save it. Please attack. I'm begging you, attack. I'm begging you. Make that mistake. Oh, here we go. A little premature there, guy. He could still come back. I haven't drawn my removal. I need to draw my removal. But he's done shot 2 Zenith Flares already, and they haven't killed me. There's another Shatter Skull. With those Revenger Ravens up, it's going to be a tough fight. Because of that. He could flare a few more times. I got to get my removal out. It's a good battle, though. Good battle. Against the absolute degenerate. Yeah, that's right. I call him a degenerate. He has a huge deck. It's an enormous deck. And he is just swinging it around. He's just got this deck, and he's just like, man... That was a bad idea. And, of course, now the Auto Shuffler is going to win the game for him. Now the Auto Shuffler is going to win the game for him. Good job, Auto Shuffler. Good job, Auto Shuffler. Nice work, Auto Shuffler. He didn't panic, which I'll give him respect. I'll give him respect for that. I'll give him respect. He did not panic. But I just kept drawing mana. I mean, not much I can say about that, guys. I just kept drawing mana. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. At that point, pretty much any card would have helped. Because he was out of destruction cards. It doesn't change the fact that he's a degenerate. Doesn't change the fact that he's playing Cycling and Mythic. I shouldn't say degenerate. That's too harsh. He is... Something is wrong with his brain. Can I say that? Is that too... I mean, yeah. Yeah, I know. Shouldn't call people degenerates. I apologize for anybody I may have offended with that. Oh, I gotta discard a card now. Revenger Ravens. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing if you're playing Cycling and Mythic. I don't understand. I don't understand Cycling at all, and I certainly don't understand Cycling in Mythic. That is a very strange... It's like... I certainly can't say that, McBash. Oh, he's just got a handful of removal, doesn't he? No blocks. I don't trust that at all. I'll take the 1. Thank you. Ooh, perfect. Cycling deck. That's why I want a Zenith Flare. Zenith Flare was a bad idea. Honestly, it's the only reason that cycling decks even work is Zenith Flare. That's the sad thing. Adios. Adios. Faith's Fetters. I think I got a million of them. Yeah. They could nix a lot of these things, and I'm not saying ban, I'm talking about restrict. You can have 1. You can have 1 Zenith Flare. You can have 1 Ugin. I think that's fair. Is that fair? If you want to dig for him, go for it. Run mono black and get a bunch of Grim Tutors and search for cards. Hey, that's a legit strategy right there. But if you want Zenith Flare, add some black into it and dig for it. I feel like that's fair. Vito isn't automatically broken. You have to kind of finesse Vito into position to get what you want, and he is very vulnerable to being destroyed. Because he's a 3, so he got a 2 mana destruction. Ugin immediately gets to act. So that's the problem I have with him, is that he immediately acts. So he can immediately banish the entire board, and then he stays on the board dealing direct damage. And Zenith Flare, Zenith Flare would just cut out the amount of cycling decks, because that's basically what they do. Without Zenith Flare, they're basically useless. Yeah, Vito needs other support from other cards to work. Ugin doesn't need support from any. Ugin can win the game by himself, basically. That's really the primary issue. Alright, we're going to do it here, guys. We're also going to pull a little pro gamer move. Alright, we're going to lose him. We're going to lose him. And we're going to lose him. Alright, wonderful. Watch this. Oh, too sweet. Too sweet. It was worth it just for that, guys. It was worth it just for that. He's stunned. He don't even know what's going on anymore. That rung his bell. He's absolutely stunned. Ram through. He's going to hit Ugin, see? And then we're going to lose a life. That's the problem. He's vulnerable. He is vulnerable. I mean, that's the long and short of it. Now that I have this, I'm pretty much good here. No attacks, end turn. But yeah, those were body blows. Those were absolute body blows. Our Estrada, the Endless Web, we're just going to get rid of her so I can fly right in. Don't attack with Kazandu Mammoth. You're just going to be feeding me life. You're going to lose your Mammoth and lose 1 life. And I think he's going to quit. Yeah, he's going to quit. That body blow took too much out of him. I took him down from like 20, just pop, 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 pop. Absolute flurry of blows there. Alright, I think we got time for one more. So I actually did get a few wins in Mythic. Getting some decent wins in the regular queue, which is ultra sweaty right now. I don't know why. And Chris Carter here, we'll see if we can close it out with him. And I got to get this video in the hopper. Okay, we're looking at a turn 2 demon. So we're going to do that. Lot of mana. Lot of mana. So I can actually hit this and turn him into a demon immediately. There's Lotus Cobra. My turn. Alright. We're going with that. Agadeem's. I'm going to hold on to that Agadeem's. Should I turn him into a demon right away? No, we're going to wait. Because I have a feeling he's a Simic player, and so there's something disgusting coming out. So we're going to hold on to that Bloodchiefs. So he's trying to ultimatum. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to play an ultimatum. He needs 1 more blue to hit the ultimatum. Ooh, World Sculptor. Excellent. We're going to kill him right away. Luckily, I saved up money just for this occasion. I'm just gonna take the 2. That's not a big deal. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get rid of you. Yeah, we don't need you around. That's okay, you're good, man. And then we're gonna attack with these guys. I know you got blockers, it's okay. He's running a Temur ramp. I'm almost positive he's looking for ultimatum. I can put down Clackbridge Troll. He'll have plenty to sacrifice. Okay, so he's going to add red, and he's going to play it. Oh, he played Cultivate. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked. A second Cultivate. Ooh, yeah. Vito's in the mix. He could have played it last time because he could have just dropped it and gained the red. Or the blue. Crawling Barrens. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. There you go, guys. See? We were so silly. We were so silly thinking he was going to play an ultimatum. He was going to do that. Yeah, now he's going to wipe the board. Yep. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. Working as intended. Alright, we're going to put out Revenge of Ravens. Wow. There's the ultimatum. Okay. Why is this queue so sweaty? That's what I want to know. Why is the standard queue so sweaty? A serious Temur ramp. A serious Temur ramp immediately. If he's got another one in my hand, in his hand, I'm scooping. There's another ultimatum. And okay, I'm out of there. Yeah, that's enough of that. That's enough. That's enough magic for tonight, guys. That is some sweaty standard queue right there. What can I say? Yeah, you called it, Seminaiad. You called it. Ugin, Terror of the Peaks. God. Ugh. You catch me dead before you see me playing Temur Ramp. Really run into some ugly decks tonight. Zendikar can't get here. I mean, not Zendikar. Kaldheim can't get here fast enough, guys. We need to shake up the format because we're kind of stale right now. Not gonna lie. We're a little stale. So, big news is no deck tomorrow. We're gonna do some stream where we're gonna look at some stuff, but we're not gonna be building a deck because that deck would come out on the morning of that video would come out on the morning of Kaldheim release, and nobody wants to watch that. So when Kaldheim's out, so we're probably gonna do a deck opening that day, a pack opening that day. So it is Kaldheim time, guys. That was goodbye to the standard set for right now, and hello to Kaldheim. Are you pumped? Tell me what your favorite card is. Leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.